Hello Wolfpack, what is a blow off top? Have we seen a blow off top in the last cycle or in this cycle, as some people would say? Did we see it in previous cycles? Is a blow off top the ultimate mark of a bull market top? And will we see a blow off top in 2022? Let's answer that question in this video.
Some people have asked, well, why haven't we seen a blow off top this cycle, right? Previous cycles, we saw huge blow off tops, massive blow off tops. The last one. Right?
Okay, so this is of course correct. In previous cycles, we have seen massive blow-off tops. Now, a blow-off top by definition, I mean, this is straight off Google, right? So this is by definition of a blow-off top. It's a charting pattern. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily call it a pattern, but it's a structure that forms where a sudden rise in price is followed by a sharp decline in price. So he is correct in saying, and I'm using Crypto RS as an example here, he is correct in saying that in previous cycles we have seen a blow-off top that marked the end of the bull run, right? For example, over here in 2013, we saw a period of about 3 months in which we saw an 800% gain on Bitcoin, followed by a sharp decline, right? And then in 2018, we saw the same thing. In a period of about 3 months or 2 months, we saw a 400% gain on Bitcoin, producing a sharp decline. Both of these structures are very easily called blow-off tops. So I suppose the thing he's going to talk about next is, have we seen it in this cycle? And if we have, what does it mean? If we have not, well, what does that mean as well? Let's look into what he says.
Right, it was in 2017. But how come we didn't get a blow-off top end of 2021? Well,
okay. Well, there's his first error in this kind of 1 minute video he posted, full of sprouting trash rather than actual analysis. Well, as we just said, right, a blow-off top by definition, and this is the definition of a blow-off top: sharp incline followed by sharp decline. Obviously, sharp incline and sharp decline are subjective as per the market cap. He just said we didn't see a blow-off top in 2021, and so what we can see is that in reality he's wrong about this. We did actually see a blow-off top in 2021. We formed a higher low here on September 2021, and we marked the top all the way up here in November. That is a 64% rise, followed by a very sharp decline in a very similar pattern to what we did in 2013 and in 2017. So going back to what I was saying before, and going back to the actual Google definition of a blow-off top in TA, sharp incline followed by sharp decline, right? We saw that here, that's a check. Sharp incline followed by sharp decline, we saw it here, that's a check. And sharp incline followed by sharp decline, which is obvious because we've declined all the way down, halving the valuation, that is a check. And so by definition, by the actual definition of a blow-off top, yes, we did see a blow-off top in 2022, and so the rest of this argument should be put to rest. However, I'm gonna actually go ahead and try and follow this argument a little bit more to see where it goes.
There's one person that kind of correlated those years, right? And some of the up and downs that we had. Well, it came out the conclusion, maybe the blow-off top didn't happen yet, because this 4-year cycle may no longer be a 4-year cycle. It could be a 5 or 6 or an infinite cycle. I think the 4-year cycle is broken. But if you look at this, well, you could think...
Okay, well, this is obviously ridiculous, and the reason for this is the fact that I've actually outlined the 4-year cycle here. What is the 4-year cycle on Bitcoin? No, it's not the 5 or 6 year cycle, and it's definitely not broken. What you'll notice is that even on my subjective opinion, and what I would consider my objective opinion, but I understand it's subjective, that we did see a blow-off top at all of the end of these 3 cycles in 2014, in 2018, and in 2022, right? You could say, well, what about the 4-year cycle? Is the 4-year cycle gone? To that, I would say no, because the point is the blow-off top happened at the end of the cycle on all 3 of these occurrences as per the date ranges. Now, as we know, the 4-year cycle is driven by the halving. The halving happens every 4 years, and so it doesn't make sense that it's a 5-year cycle or a 6-year cycle or an infinite cycle. That's not how it works. The 4-year cycle is driven by the halving. We see a top every 4 years. We see a bottom every 4 years. We see 1 year bull market and 3 years bear market. That's just how it goes. And so for someone like Crypto RS to abuse his power in the crypto space and just say this brainless stuff, clearly for views and attention, he doesn't actually believe this, is just completely, as I said, an abuse of power. It's brainless. It doesn't make sense. Look, the blow-off top, as we just mentioned, right? We have the blow-off top here. ended in December or November 2013. That is exactly when the top for the 4-year cycle occurred, right? The blow-off top here in 2017 ended in December 2017. That's exactly when the top for the 4-year cycle occurred. And the same thing in 2021. It's exactly when the top for the 4-year cycle occurred as per the date range predictions, right? These blow-off tops were synchronized, coordinated, and they did in fact happen. They were blow-off tops by definition. And the chart he's about to show you here is even more brainless than half of this video. I'm going to play it for you.
You can make the argument, well, yeah, maybe the blow off top didn't happen. And when the next time it does happen, and that's the C that you're seeing, right? Yeah, it's gonna be tremendous. It's gonna be tremendous, right? Interesting thought.
So he literally just said nothing in this entire video. People flock to this kind of analysis because it's easy to understand. They don't have an education on the market. They don't have an understanding of how TA works. And so they take these really simple claims like, there was no blow off top in 2017 or in 2021. There has to be one soon. And they take this chart, for example, that he's got on the screen here. He's literally just made the chart a line graph on Bitcoin and from 2010 to 2011, which, by the way, wasn't even part of the 4-year cycle theory. When I do my Bitcoin analysis, what I do is I don't even look at anything before 2013 because a halving hadn't occurred at that point. The first halving happened in 2012. And so to look at anything before 2012 is not actually logical because the 4-year cycle hadn't started at that point. The 4-year cycle, as I said, is based on the halving. So immediately, without even looking into what the content of his chart is, it's incorrect because this whole first structure shouldn't be there.
And here's another.
Right? And secondly, all he's done is gone and drawn a couple of, triangle formations here, which is obviously quite brainless, and some of them aren't even completely valid at all. And he's also gone ahead and drawn them on the logarithmic scale, which, as you guys would know, you should never do. You should never be drawing, you can if you want to, but intense structures should not be drawn on the logarithmic scale because it's not an accurate representation of how the price action moves, especially as you move into the higher price ranges. So there is so much wrong about his video, but I don't want to focus too much on his video. I want to focus on the whole sentiment in general. One of the major reasons why people think we won't see a conventional Bitcoin bottom is because we haven't seen a blow off top, which, as you guys would know now, we have by definition seen a blow off top. I think that's utterly ridiculous, and I think it's hopium based on nothing but speculation, and not even speculation, but blind speculation, and hope rather than actual data and analysis. But you guys are well aware of that by now. Moving on. So what if they're correct, right? What if I'm wrong here? What if we didn't see a blow off top in 2022? What if, this isn't a conventional bull market? This isn't a conventional bear market. We didn't see a blow off top. They're right the whole time and I'm wrong. What would happen, if we didn't see a blow off top? I think it would be safe to assume that we probably wouldn't see a conventional bear market. Well, guess what? That argument doesn't even hold up in itself. In 2014, from the top to the bottom on Bitcoin, we saw a maximum loss of 85%. In 2017 to 2018, we saw from the top to the bottom an 85% loss again, roughly, right? I think it was 83, but I'm just going to measure it like that. Now, assuming we bottom out of a 200-week SMA, which is what the 4-year cycle suggests at this point, or what the trend suggests, I should say, at this point, not necessarily the 4-year cycle, we would only be seeing a 65 to 66% loss. And so even under the assumption that the blow-off top did not happen, a drop down of a 200-week SMA would be completely valid. That's even under their assumption. That's even if crypto are us, the best analyst in the cryptocurrency space. Is correct. Even if he's correct, we could still very well drop down to the 200-week SMA. So don't pay attention to these stupid, brainless, one-sentence comments. It's pretty clear that they have nothing else to fall back on at this point, other than that really, really vague, sketchy, evidence, if you can even call it that. Stick to the data, stick to the 4-year cycle, understand what the 4-year cycle is. It's not a 5-year cycle, it's not a 6-year cycle like you would have said there. It's a 4-year cycle based on the halving that happens every 4 years. It's really quite straightforward. At the end of the day, don't rush this process. There's many things you can do during a bear market. One of those things, as I would say over and over again, learn TA. Learn how to be a good analyst. Learn how to be a good analyst, not only so you can trade for yourself, but you can choose who to listen to that's actually giving out solid information. Because I can tell you right now, that video we just watched by Crypto R Us was full of absolute crap. You could even tell by the way he was speaking, the manner of his voice, that he didn't even know what he was talking about. He was quite literally making it up as he went along. Trust the charts, don't trust the people. And that even includes me, right? You guys need to learn TA so you can trust yourself rather than even me. Right? Trust everyone. Don't trust anyone but yourself in this market. Analyze their ideas, take their information, study it, evaluate it, and make your own personal decisions about whether you think it is good or not. On that note, if you want to take advantage of the bear market and learn how to trade, check out the cryptoacademy.courses. Become a trader, a 10-unit course, and you can learn TA. This course was developed by myself and Mega World Crypto. We didn't put all our little personal opinions in here and scattered it throughout. We didn't do that. We used the objective data, the objective facts. This is not, super personalized. Obviously, a few of our, own observations are in there, but this is objective, and so it doesn't matter who you are. You're getting the actual reality of the situation, the actual facts. That's the only way you can learn TA effectively, and that's what we've ensured in this course. Go ahead and chuck us an email here at cryptoacademycourses@gmail.com to find out more information and find out the payment information. Alternatively, you can just check out the website. Moving on. YouTube membership, V.I.P membership. If you want to become a VIP of the Wolves of Crypto YouTube channel, you can go ahead and join here for $28 USD a month. You get an altcoin trading signal every second day, exclusive emojis, exclusive badges, 2-hour video on market psychology to help improve your mindset, a profitable mindset, and not fall for bias, and then also weekly newsletter access. And finally, we have the BitGet Exchange, which I personally think is one of the best exchanges you can find in the cryptocurrency market. You can sign up to that using my referral link in the description below or in the pinned comment. Lowest fees in the game, even lower than that of Binance. I'm going to show you something about the BitGet Exchange right now. Stay tuned. So here is the futures section, which what I personally use the exchange for. It's good for spot as well. Again, lowest fees in the game, but it also has the lowest futures fees in the game. It also has no KYC, which means no matter where you're from, no matter where your location is, you can use this exchange, which is especially important for places like Australia, places like the UK, places like Canada, in which futures regulation has been taken by governments, and some exchanges, including Binance, don't actually allow you to trade futures anymore. That's the case in Australia, at least. And so incredibly easy to use futures exchange here. You've got all the coin pairs you can click on. Easy to use interface. It actually uses a trading view type interface on the BitGet charts. You can come in here, do indicators, lines, etc., all of that, and then place your orders on the site here. Very easy to use, very cheap. One of my personal favorite exchanges, especially for futures as an Australian. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.